Really?
You know, first there's a mind, there are thoughts. And when that mind is exercised and thinks, and then that mind expresses itself, you have words. In a literate era, we think in words. Some people think that the Neanderthals maybe thought in pictures, but now, since we have language, we think in words. And since God first made the world and said, "Let there be light," and spoke the world into existence, since then, words have always been powerful. For many, many years, for thousands of years, people thought that when writing came around, that writing would dilute the memory of words. They felt that people wouldn't be able to remember anymore. And to a lesser extent, that was true because people used to memorize long epics, the Iliad, the Odyssey, the Ramayana, the Bhagavad Gita, and so on. But as knowledge has increased, you just can't remember all that anymore. There comes a limit to what you can remember. And so we have written records. Writing started with written records, and then people began to record the words rather than just the numbers, the figures, the stories of the people. And so we have the power of the written word. And whether we go to university and we go to a 9-floor library like I had at university, or whether we go to a library that sprawls across many, many rooms as Pilgrim Book House did, the power of words influences us, and the power of the written word records so much that we treasure and that we can learn. So it's a beauty for, as Hamlet said in Shakespeare, they said, "What are you reading?" "Oh, words, 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 words." And like St. Paul said when he was in jail, an old man, and he told Timothy, "Please bring me the parchments," so he would have something to read. And as Erasmus said, "Every time I get a little money, I buy books. If any's left, I buy food and clothes." And so many of the great thinkers, Cicero and different people, have spoken about the love of books. And then when the printed, the written word takes so many new forms, from scrolls to then they started having the binding pieces of scrolls together and turning them into books. And then when the printed page, I guess, publishing came along, printed page came along, there was an explosion in the last 500 years of the printed word. And today, even though there is digital writing, still there is a feel, a smell, a touch, a relaxation to a physical page that is enjoyable. Though those books don't run out of battery power. They don't require a certain memory card, all of that you can just read them and enjoy them. And so this is a great blessing to all of us. And as we don't know where the future will take us in terms of how words will be recorded. For example, music used to only be recorded in printed paper music with little black dots, staff notation. Now with electronic recording, people can hear the words sung directly on an electronic recording. So the way that words are recorded will change as technology and methods that humans invent change. But the words themselves will still be powerful, always powerful, as they communicate ideas from one person to another. And hopefully, if we listen closely enough, God's ideas to us.
Thank you. That's wonderful. Just one